I am here for the Downriver property tour of a home in Taylor. This home is three bedrooms, one full bath, unfinished basement. It has no garage, but there's plenty of room in the backyard to do what you want. Let's start here in the back, and I'll show you some pictures from this angle, and when we go inside, I'll show you some more from the deck. Here is the backyard. You can see it's wide open. There's this cute lilac, and the blooms are now fading, and this huge tree. But you can see it gives a lot of shade in what would be an otherwise hot backyard. Over there, you can see kind of peeking through there is the AC unit and the deck, dark brown deck. This home is in Taylor, and I am doing the Downriver property tour here in Taylor so that you can see what Taylor has to offer. As you can see, the landscaping in the front yard isn't a heck of a lot, but there's a little bit, just to give you a little bit of oomph. And you can see there's irises, which I love because they remind me of my favorite flower, an orchid. It's kind of similar looking flower. Similar, not exactly alike. And down here are some beautiful, dainty lily of the valley. I love that flower too. It's such a dainty flower and just pretty. Now we're going to walk inside. Here is the living room. You can see the hardwood floors, nice looking hardwood floors, and they painted the wall. This house has been given a lot of refreshing, not necessarily remodeling, but refreshing. Closet by the front door, very, very convenient. Next, we'll go to the bedroom. I'm sorry. There's 3 bedrooms here. Here's the first one. This is the smaller of the 3. And it has closets with sliding doors. I have to tell you, I prefer sliding doors over the folding doors because so often folding doors fall off and don't quite go back together right. Also, a J bar for hanging clothes. One solid bar you can use to hang your clothes. Now, here's a pro tip for J bars. If you want your clothes and your hangers to go more smoothly along here, take and rub some wax paper. That will help you put a little bit of wax on there so they slide much more easily. For my money, wax paper is kind of like duct tape. It does so much. And here on the property tour is the second bedroom. When I do Downriver property tours, I try to do them of different homes and show you different features. And I like to give pro tips. So on this Downriver home tour, I will be giving you a couple. Again, J-bar in the closet, sliding doors. The closet's pretty big. You can see there's the floor to kind of give you an idea. Now we'll go to the final bedroom. Now this one has 2 closets in it. And great big window, lets in lots of natural light. On a lot of my Downriver property tours, you get to see different things. Like here, this closet is a regular closet. J-bar, floor. But it has 2 closets. The second closet does not have any kind of shelving or anything for, as you can see, anything for hanging, storing. So this is kind of a blank slate for you. You can put shelves in here, or maybe you put your bed over here and put the TV in here so that you have little more room. Or you could put maybe a dresser in there, a tall dresser, just to make your room a little bigger. Now, here is the linen closet. There are 2 of these closets, and I'll show you the second one right outside the kitchen, and I would use it as a pantry. This one I would use for my linens. Now, we've got to check out this bathroom. This bathroom has been more than refreshed. It really has been redone. You can see beautiful new cabinetry, beautiful vanity. I love that dark black fixtures for your water. I just think it's stunning and elegant. Over here, I don't know if that's a tile printed to look like marble or if it's really marble, but man, this is gorgeous. And look, it has dark grout. I'm all for grout, but light colored grout shows dirt so much faster, and this has nice dark grout. Again, the black faucet, the tub. This tub is beautiful. It is in great condition. Look, toilet. Can't have a bathroom without a toilet. And here in Taylor, as with a lot of cities, they do have city inspection, and you have to have a certificate of occupancy. In Taylor, the certificate of occupancy has to be issued prior to moving in. And one of the things all cities look for is GFIC within 3 to 6 feet of water. Different cities have different rules. Now, let's go look at the kitchen. This kitchen, I don't believe is the original, at least not the original door fronts. Maybe the cabinets are, but the door fronts are not. And you can see they spared no expense on making it look beautiful. They have granite here on the sideboard, granite on the ledges. You can see that. Granite kitchen counter, a brand new stove. I think I forgot to tell you my name. I'm Nancy Cudahy. I'm with Premier Realty Group. I have been a realtor in the Downriver area for a long time. I grew up down here, and I've worked new construction as a realtor. I've worked with new buyers and sellers. You can see more of this kitchen. And this is an immaculately clean oven and stovetop. I'm thinking this might be brand new, but I don't know. Over here is the refrigerator. Again, very well cleaned. I don't know about you, but dirty appliances in a house give me the heebie-jeebies. I just don't like them, and I would be very careful buying a house with dirty appliances. Again, ground fault. And here's the sink. The sink does not have a garbage disposal. But I'm no expert, but looking down here, there might be room to put one in. I don't know if they're allowed, if there's a reason it's not in, or what's going on, but there could be room in there to put in a garbage disposal. They also used a piece of the granite as a cutting board. Granite is a great building material, but you know, it still gets scratched. Not as easily as other things, but it can get scratched. And you know, if it's really cold and you put something hot on it, I don't know what might happen. I'm seeing more granite on the Downriver property tours I've been doing, and this one in Taylor is no exception. Now, this basement is completely unfinished. Over there is a little bit of a storage room, and here are the appliances. You can see the washer and the dryer. There is a wash tub. Now, another thing is a lot of cities, if you have city inspection in your city and you have a cement wash tub, not one of these plastic ones, they require it to be moved. They feel the material is too porous and it could hold bacteria. And looking over here, I can hear the blower humming away. The AC is on today because the house is pretty comfortable. And here's another tip about basements, especially downriver. When I'm touring homes with my clients, we a lot of times will go in the basement first and we look at different things. You can tell here, this looks like they did some remediation for water. We live so close to the Detroit River and Lake Erie. In fact, a lot of our communities are on the river and on the lake, that water in the basement can be a problem. It looks like here, they did some remediation work. You can see a little bit here. And this is great. If you see that they've done work, that is a great thing. But what we do is we look for, and you can't, maybe it's here. If you see this has some white around it, but that's because they probably ground down after they put some cement there. I don't know. I'm not an expert. But there obviously was a water leak here, and sometimes you can see a little bit of discoloration. Sometimes it's lighter, as you can see here, and sometimes it's darker. Another pro tip, if you want to find out if a basement truly leaks, go look at it on rainy days. That is the best day to check out water leaks in a basement. And I'm not talking just like drizzle. I'm talking good heavy rain like we get every spring. There is the fuse box isn't a fuse box, it's a breaker box, which is good. Breakers are much newer, and that looks like a newer breaker box. I don't know how old it is, but it looks newer. And let's see what else I can show you down here. And they have the lights with the pull strings. A little bit of storage shelves. Over here, let's go look in here. This looks like a small storage area. You can see they kind of cut it off from the furnace and the hot water tank. You can see the rod holes from when they poured the basement have been filled. That is a good thing. And the drywall. Again, the hot water tank and furnace. I'm sorry, I keep putting a piece of paper in front of everybody. On these Downriver property home tours, like this one in Taylor, I try to show you as much as I can to educate you on what to look for when you're looking at houses. To let you know, I have an engineering background, and like I said, I worked for a new construction builder for a couple of years. And my father was actually a commercial builder. And he built the house I grew up in. Let's go look out here now. Nice door wall. You can even see how open this backyard is. And it's fenced, which is nice. You don't have to put up a fence if you have a dog or cat or kids you want to keep in your backyard, or a husband you want to keep in the backyard. My husband's going to love that one. And I'm not going to walk on the grass because because I get weirded out walking in bare feet on grass. So I had to take my shoes off to show the house, and well, I didn't put them back on before I came out here. There is the fuse box. Okay. Now, if you would like to go on a property home tour in the Southeast Michigan area, especially the Downriver area, which is I'm very well versed in, you can call me at 734-658-8653. Oh, I forgot to show this. This is this beautiful, huge window that lets in a lot of light. And the light color walls help bounce it. Again, I'm Nancy Cudahy. My number is 734-658-8653. And if you would love a personal tour, I would love to take you through this cute house. Again, it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath brick ranch, and it's listed for $220,000. I hope you have a great day and happy house hunting.